guys, welcome to KK Java Tutorials. In this video tutorial, we will learn how to create Gradle Java project in Eclipse. Yeah. So let me tell you one thing. If you want to create a Gradle Java project in Eclipse, then first of all, you need to check whether your Eclipse is supporting to create a Gradle project or not. Right. So if you are working on a latest Eclipse, then all the Eclipse already comes with the pre-installed that plugin, which basically gives you facility to create the Gradle project. Else, if you have a older version of Eclipse or any IDE, then you need to install one plugin, and then only you can create the Gradle project. I would recommend you to download the latest Eclipse. Latest Eclipse. Don't try to use the older Eclipse with just installing the plugin. Else, your basically your Eclipse will be too slow while creating the Gradle project, right? So just click on the file, and here you can see new, and click on this project to create a Gradle project, and here you'll get the option for Gradle. So most of the latest Eclipse already comes with this option. All right, so now select Gradle project and click on the next. Now here you'll get some description. Now click on the next. Now here you need to specify your project name. So here I'm going to specify the project name as my demo project. Yeah. And now click on the next, and here I'm going to select this override workspace setting. Just select it, and here I'm going to browse a few things like local installation directory of my Gradle, right? So I will browse, and I'll go to the E drive where I had stored that Gradle distributed binary. So here is the Gradle, and here go to the Gradle inside. This is the basically home directory of your Gradle. Now I have selected this one. Then next thing I'm going to select. Now you can even deselect this one, or select one more thing I would like to browse here. So Gradle user home, right? So I'm going to select this one, Gradle home, and in your username you will have you will get a .gradle directory, right? So when you install Maven and you execute the first command, then this directory gets created. So you have to browse this directory. Now it is asking me to browse the Java home as well. So we can browse the Java home as well. So go to the C drive wherever you have installed your JDK, and I'm going to the program files. Here inside Java I can select Java 8. Yeah, so all those information I have provided. Yeah, now I'm going to click on next. Yeah, now here you can see a few of the information like project root directory. This is my project root directory. Now second thing, Gradle user home directory, whatever we had browsed, that is showing. That's in C drive users, inside the users my username, and then .gradle file. Now Gradle distribution, so what version of Gradle we are using, that is showing over here, right? Local directory, basically where we had stored our Gradle distribution. Then what's the version of Gradle? Then Java home directory, that is also showing. So everything is correct. Now click on the finish. Now here you can see I have created my demo project. All right, so here you can see all the file, all the directory structure of your project. So we have a src main Java, right? There we can create our package, and we can create a Java source, right? Now we have a resources directory. There we can dump all the resources which is going to use in this Java project, right? Java file. Now we have a src test where we are going to write all the JUnit test cases or integration tests belongs to this basically source file. And of course if we have some resources like properties file or XML file related to this test classes that we have to store over here. Then we have a JRE system library, and here projects and external dependency. If you expand this one, then currently our project dependent on these jars or these libraries, so which has been added. So there are approximately 10 jars have been added, right? Now how we can identify I mean our project, where basically we are going to specify our dependency, right? So that we are going to specify our dependency in build.gradle. So this is basically if you are using the Gradle project, then this is called the basically Gradle build description file, right? Gradle build file, and it is written in the Groovy language, right? So here you can see there is a plugin section there, Java library. This is a plugin ID which has been added because we have created the Java based project, right? And that's what this plugin has added. We have added the repository, so JCenter repository is added. Apart from that, if you want to download your basically dependency from either Maven, Ivy or file system, that repository also you can add. And inside the dependencies section here you can see our project is dependent on these, right? And of course this Guava internally depends on some other jars as well, right? So there is some transitive dependency, and that's the reason there are, if you download one jar, then behind that little more jars gets downloaded and added into this Gradle home directory, right? Or Gradle local repository, right? And here you can see repository location. You can see that's the users, my username dot Gradle, and inside that all the jars have been added. Now thing is that in this project I would like to add one more jar in the dependency section. Now how we can do that? So to add more dependency, what you can do, you can go to the Google, and here you can write like a Spring Core Gradle dependency, right? And if you browse that one, then you'll get this link MVN, that's mavenrepository.com MVN. So click on this link, and if you go to here, so here you'll get of course Maven dependency as well as Gradle dependency as well. So this is the basically a Spring latest version. So just I am going to click on this release version, and will be navigated over here. Here you can see different tabs. So first tab is selected by default. That's, it's not actually, yeah, first tab if you click, then this gives you the Maven dependency, how you are going to add this dependency in pom.xml if your project is Maven based, but we are Gradle based. So just click on this Gradle, and here you can get the dependency. And let's copy this one and add in this dependency section, right? So here we can align this description, we can remove and just save it. So even though after saving, dependency is not downloaded, not added in our project, right? Here you can see a Spring related dependency is still not there. So what you have to do, you can see the build.gradle. So right click on this file, and here you'll get the Gradle option. Just you need to click refresh Gradle project. Then here you can see the dependency has been downloaded, and here you can see a Spring Core as well as there is just some JCL file, right? Here if you JCL, right? A Spring JCL. So a Spring Core has been added, but a Spring Core transitively depends on a Spring JCL, right? So that's why these two files have been added. So that's the way you can add your dependencies, right, in this dependency section, right? And you can go to Google and you'll get the basically Gradle dependency for your specific library, and you can add in this section, right? So that's all I wanted to show in this video tutorial, guys. In next video, next subsequent video, we will learn so many things in Gradle. So please be with me over there, and thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe KK Java Tutorials. Thank you.